Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Too Spooky, carrying on with these facts about G1 Pokemon. And we're going to learn some facts about Ditto. All I know about Ditto is that it can copy the other Pokemon. That's literally it. Let's learn.
How's it going,
That is weird.
everybody? Too spooky here. And real quick before we get into the video, I would just like to thank you all for 52,000 subscribers.
This
Actually,
was back
Too
in the
Spooky,
day.
you don't have 52,000 subscribers anymore.
What?
These things happen.
Yeah, apparently last night YouTube nuked a bunch of subscribers from everybody, so now you're back down to 51,000. I'm sorry.
This happens.
What the fuck, YouTube? You need to get your shit together,
This
man.
happens.
This can't keep happening. This has happened before, and I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time.
Happens to be every year. As soon as I think I'm about to hit a milestone, they're all gone again.
Neither. You know what, YouTube? Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. God. First you're striking everybody, and now you're taking our subscribers to make up your mind, man. Sorry about that, everyone. I wanted to thank you for 52,000, but I can't anymore. So thank you for getting me there at one point
Hey,
in
the
time, and I'm sure
milestone
we'll be
still
back there
existed
in
in
just a
history.
couple of days. Either way, you guys are the best, and thank you for getting me this far. But now that we got that little introduction
Whoa,
out
that
of the
is
way,
weird.
today we're going
Yay.
to be counting down 10 facts about Ditto.
Let's do it.
Now, this video was suggested by two people. It was suggested by RJM420
Only two people, I don't believe that.
and J
I think this is going to
Yugi.
be interesting.
Thank you both for the suggestion, and I hope you and everybody else enjoy this video. Number 1. When a Ditto runs into another Ditto, it will move much faster than normal to duplicate the opponent Ditto exactly. So, Ditto will simply transform into that Ditto, then when the other tries to transform into that Ditto, it will transform into itself. So really, it won't even transform.
Wow, so the first one transforms and the second one's incapable.
I don't really follow.
You know,
I think I explained it quite well just then.
I don't really follow it either. Number 2. In the game Pokemon Snap, Ditto is seen in the form of Bulbasaur
Oh,
on the cave stage. The player can cause them to transform back into their Ditto form by hitting them with an object.
that's so cool. I love Pokemon Snap.
Then, when the player takes their picture, Ditto has the same eyes when it is transformed as when it is not. Oddly enough, Ditto cards from the EX Delta Species TCG expansion and the Clefairy
Cool.
Ditto that may appear in the Veilstone Game Corner's slot machines also
Same
have
eyes.
this trait where the transformed Ditto has its original face on the transformed Pokemon.
Cool.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Ditto was originally going to be a usable Pokemon in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
What?
Though not through a playable character, it would have been used through a Pokeball item.
Right.
However, due to multiple problems with its code, it was removed from the game. Through the use of cheating devices, it is still possible to add Ditto back into the
Oh, because it was in the original code. Wow.
game. When Ditto is summoned, it uses its transformation technique. It then says Meta, M-E-T-A, and then disappears. Ditto was even shown in the Super Smash Bros. Melee strategy guide, so this
Wow.
insinuates that Ditto was removed rather late during the game's development.
Yeah, it must be if it was in something that was officially released related to the game. Damn.
Number 4.
Number 4.
In the game, Pokemon Rumble, since the move Transform was not programmed into the game, Ditto only knew Struggle. And since Power Points do not exist in Pokemon Rumble, this makes Ditto the only Pokemon in Rumble that can use Struggle. However, Transform does exist in Pokemon Rumble Blast,
right?
so Ditto has a move in that game. Also, since Ditto's only move, Transform, cannot copy moves in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, and only has one power point, its only move after transforming is Struggle. Poor Ditto.
Damn.
Always struggling. Number 5.
A life of struggle is being a Ditto.
Ditto and Manaphy are the only Pokemon that are both able to breed with other Pokemon, yet are both unobtainable through breeding. In addition to this, Ditto is the only one of the two that is not available at level 1, legally at least. Legitimately, the lowest level Ditto can be is 10, which
That's quite interesting.
can be found in Generation 2 and the Generation 2 remakes in Generation 4. Number 6. Ditto is the only Pokemon with a catch rate of 35. However, in the previous generations before Generation 5, when Ditto transforms into another Pokemon, its catch rate will then become the rate of the Pokemon it
That it's
transformed into.
That is quite interesting.
Also, on
Alright.
this note of the catch rate of 35, I wonder if in the new Generation 7 games there will be a Pokemon with a catch rate of 35. I guess we'll have to see. Number
Let
7.
us know.
Ditto can transform into anything, not just
I almost ruined an 8-year-old relationship by transforming into my trainer's boyfriend. Eek!
other Pokemon. And when it
So it's not limited to Pokemon. Wow. Okay.
sleeps, it changes into a stone to avoid being attacked.
I did not know that. I literally thought Dittos could only transform into Pokemon. Wow.
And to explain how Ditto transforms in the first place, Ditto rearranges its entire cell structure to transform itself into other
What it
shapes.
sees, right?
However, if it tries to transform itself into something by relying on its memory, the Ditto manages to get a lot of details wrong.
Right. So if it sees it directly, then it's more likely to transform into it more correctly.
And when it gets details wrong, it ends up like the Ditto in
With the
Pokemon
dots.
Snap.
Yeah.
Look at us solving mysteries,
That's
guys.
cool,
This
love
must
it.
be Mystery Dungeon?
Oh.
Shut up, too spooky. You're not funny.
I'm sorry. Number 8!
Number 8.
By trading any shiny Pokemon to a Generation 1 game from Generation 2, then having a wild Ditto transform into that shiny Pokemon, then catching and trading that Ditto back into a Generation 2 game, the Ditto will be shiny. So if you want a
Oh.
plethora of shiny Dittos, that's what you gotta do.
Interesting.
Number 9.
Number 9.
In the 6th issue of Best Buy's Gamer Magazine, Game Freak developers Junichi Masuda and Ken Sugimori revealed that Ditto was originally based on the iconic smiley face. Ditto's eyes and mouth are exactly like a normal smiley face. Additionally, Ditto's squishy exterior strongly resembles an amoeba, which is a
Okay.
single-celled organism with no definite shape. This may allude to its ability to alter its cellular composition. This information could also explain why Ditto is unavailable through breeding, since single-celled organisms reproduce differently from multicellular plants and animals. In addition to that, Ditto could also have been based on a blob. And
Yeah.
the moment that you have all been waiting for! Number 10.
Number 10.
A battle between two Ditto would theoretically never end. This is because they only know the move
Transform, yeah.
The reason that this occurs is when one Ditto uses Transform, it will restore the power points on its own move. Because of this, it allows it to transform into the other Ditto forever. This is most likely the reason why no trainers in any main series game have a Ditto in their party.
Makes sense.
Just in case the player has one, because then the battle would never end. But wait, don't go anywhere yet.
Yeah, how do you just choose a winner? It'd just be the person that bows out in it, and then wow.
Yet we have got one bonus fact for
Oh,
you guys.
bonus fact. Let's go.
Number 11.
Oh.
Ditto shares quite a few similarities with Mew. For instance, they can both learn Transform. They are both pink
Mew can learn transform. Right.
in color, while their shinies are also both blue.
I didn't know Mew had a shine. Right, okay. Interesting. Well, there's some Mew facts here as well, and that's the next one I want to check out.
They both have perfectly balanced base stats and the same weight, which is 8.8 pounds.
Okay.
These similarities between Ditto and Mew have led to the speculation that Ditto is actually a
No, don't say it's Mew poo.
failed clone of Mew,
Oh, okay, that's better.
while Mewtwo was the successful
Successful
experiment,
clone, right.
more or less. See now though, if Ditto was a failed clone of Mew, it would actually make sense, because Ditto was trying to replicate Mew, but since it failed, it now has the ability to replicate other Pokemon and anything else too. But
That's kinda
here's where you
cool.
gotta think about it.
Alright.
If Ditto can do this, it can transform into anything. Then it could turn into a perfect copy of Mew
Mew.
if it ever encountered it. So let me ask you, if this theory is true,
Right.
is Ditto really a failed experiment or a successful one?
Oof. Oof.
But there you have it, everybody.
Nice.
11
11.
facts about Ditto. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure to leave a like, because if you do, there is a negative 14% chance that you will receive your very own Ditto.
Very cool. I would like one of those. That would be quite nice. But yeah, that was cool. Interesting stuff. Interesting facts. Yeah, I didn't know that Ditto could turn into other stuff other than Pokemon. So yeah, that was awesome. Class. Thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video, upload a link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for support. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much for that. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Let me know I should watch some future videos. See you guys next time.